All right, everybody. So we are going to take a look at the new NECA Predator Clan Leader Throne. So I just got this in the mail this week. I believe it came out on the first week of June 2018. I think that's what year we're in. It's hard to tell anymore. But anyways, I just got this. Wanted to do a quick unboxing, and then also to just give some people a heads up as to what this thing actually looks like. So myself, pretty big Alien and Predator fan, kind of died off in recent years, but I saw this on pre-order, I think around February-ish. So, I mean, can't exactly pass up a chance to get a chair made from a alien queen head. So, anyways, yeah, let's take a look, and I will zoom in, and we can look at all the details. All right, there is the throne all by itself. So, first thing I noticed when I took this thing out of the package was the smell. So it's kind of funny because it's been a while since I've actually gotten a NECA figure. I've been kind of staying more towards Figuarts and Figma, and I kind of forgot just the smells of NECA. It's that very plasticky smell. So when I pulled this sucker out, definitely had the smell to it. So in this current little cube that I have here, yeah, we got some fumes going on. So the color itself, I'll put the box back up here actually, but you'll notice that the box and most of the promo pics actually, the throne was definitely more of a bone white color. One kind of slightly disappointing thing to me is that when I took it out, it's more of a cream color. It's definitely like, this is moving up in here. I don't know, like a Predator had like a latte and he spilt it. Not to use the word latte in a review, but that's kind of interesting. But yeah, it's definitely a darker color than what the box is. So, little interesting choice, I would suppose, as opposed to the actual bone white. I mean, this is a throne of bones, but yeah, interesting stuff. So there are quite a few skulls, as you can tell. I mean, this is obviously a trophy case, but we have the two alien skulls here, kind of as the armrests. Pretty good sculpting detail. There's some more in here too. Got some jaw bones in here, which are pretty cool. Definitely got a couple human skulls and spines and stuff. So it is on the morbid side, which is kind of cool. But then here's obviously the Queen's crest here. Mine's a little bent at the top. I don't know if you can see that, but kind of interesting. You spin it around, and then this is actually kind of a cool detail. So this is actually a massive spine that goes up and down. So it looks like actually this is a queen's tail. So there's the point, and there's all the ridges, and it goes right down into the base there. And then we also have, this is actually came, those of you that have the NECA Queen figure, these are actually the little fins that stick on her back. So there's skulls right here. They're like human skulls. It's kind of funny. You actually plug these are like a little ball peg, and you plug them into the skull themselves. So you can move them a little bit to kind of have them fan out a little bit more. And I think I got them in the right place. But anyways, you can kind of twist them, make it like frayed out a bit more, which is kind of cool. And there you go. And then we have the actual Predator Clan Leader that was released as part of the Kenner re-release line. So this guy here was back in the 90s when the Kenner line of Predator or Aliens vs Predator toys was out. He was actually one of the I want to say like second wave guys, but they obviously remade him. He's got some crazy alien tails, his dreads. Like the guy's pretty extreme. The colors are kind of like this copper. I'm sorry, like a what is that? A patina? Like when it's like bronzy but kind of rusted. Anyways, it's got this kind of cool like coloring on him. I was actually not sure if I was going to take this guy out of the package, but when the throne came in, obviously it's his throne because they're both named the same thing. But yeah, I'm actually kind of glad I did. He's definitely a different color scheme than a regular Predator. Obviously, he's got the gray dreads and all that good stuff. Super bright orange. Don't think that dude's going to be camouflaged anytime soon, but let's try to get him in the chair here. you can position these tails as, you know, however you like. Now he's just kind of sitting there like... They do tend to pop out. So yeah, he does sit in there pretty good. I was gonna say if there was anything else, but you know, some of the dreads do pop out. The alien tails do pop out, but I was a little worried because I know NECA's articulation isn't the greatest at times, but his butt is flat on that seat, so he actually is sitting. So I'm actually impressed by that. So let me actually pull out a tape measure here. You guys can see how tall this thing is. So I'm going to say from the tip here for the queen's tail, it's almost 13.5 inches. So this thing is pretty big. Width-wise, I mean, just kind of eyeball it real quick. It's like 5.5, maybe even 6 inches. But yeah, it's a big piece. So that's also too why I wanted to pick this up, because to be honest with you, I am kind of eliminating some of my Predator collection, but I kind of wanted still one centerpiece to have. So this was kind of the one I chose to get, keep, and then sell the rest. So anyways, yeah, that's the Predator Clan Leader with the Predator Clan Throne. Let's see if I actually have another alien figure here. Let's see if he will stand. This one has always been a pain. But that's the, what is that one? The Alien Isolation version of the Alien. So it's very much modeled after the Big Chap version that we all saw in Alien, the first one, but yeah. And then let me go grab one more Predator just so you can see the non-extreme version. And then this is one of the very first Aliens vs. Predator NECA releases. So this is, I forget his name. It's not the Celtic, it's not... the other one with the two skulls, but this is the main Predator that's throughout that movie. So that guy sits a little bit higher up, but again, I think that's just because of the joints. You can see him; he's kind of hovering. We'll just call it that for now. But that's more of a traditional Predator look in that throne. So still cool. I do like the silvers against the the mocha latte. Pick your favorite Starbucks coffee there and decide that. But yeah, overall, pretty cool little set here. All right, and so there he is once again on the throne. So again, that figure there is the Deluxe Predator Clan Leader, which came out closer to the beginning of 2018, I believe. And the throne itself, official name is Predator Clan Leader Throne. So again, that just came out in June 2018. So kind of looking at him again. Just going to do a quick spin around here. He looks good. I know one of my criticisms is the more cream-looking, latte-looking color of this, but it does kind of contradict what the color of scheme of this guy is. So that could be bad. That could be good in your opinion. I like some contrast. So this guy is super bright. Different coloring type scheme that we usually see, or that we do see from Predators. And then the throne itself is a good centerpiece. So when you have these two sitting down here, this is going to look good on a shelf, basically. Spin around here. There is like this little hump here, which is another skull. So he can't really lean fully back. Like his back is never going to be against the backrest of the alien queen skull. But again, he's got his backpack where his targeting, what is it? Shoulder cannon would be. So all that apparatus there is going to basically brush up against that. So you won't have a flat back. You'll have something there. So that's normal. And that kind of goes to the curvature of the seat itself. So again, here's the back. It's got the tentacles or tails, whatever, dreadlocks, whatever you want to call them. Those are all hanging out there. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, Wish the color was a little bit different on the throne. I wish it was, again, more of a white. But at the end of the day, $80, I think I'm okay with it. To be honest with you, wouldn't mind it being a little cheaper. So if you wait for this thing to go on sale, might be a good idea. But then again, this is NECA, right? So NECA stuff is pretty popular, especially this line. And again, I can't really complain about the size. It's going to look good on a shelf. You know, you're talking over a foot tall. It's definitely a centerpiece. Like, now I'm kind of thinking about not selling all of my Predators and maybe having them, you know, flanking them on the sides there. So anyways, hope you found this useful. Again, any questions in the comments, let me know. I'll try to answer them as best as I can, but hopefully this helped you if you're on the fence. Again, the video quality probably isn't that great. I'm using an Amazon Basics Light Studio, so not a professional reviewer, but hey, I'm trying here. So anyways, hope that helps. Thank you. Goodbye.